My daughter went to a friend's wedding and was never seen again. I'm Lisa Reynolds, 42 years old. And right now, at 3:27 a.m. on a humid Miami night, I'm sitting on the carpeted floor of my daughter's bedroom in Coral Gables, clutching the silver sequined clutch she carried to the wedding. The room still smells like her vanilla body mist and the faint coconut from the hair serum she swears by. Her hoodie is draped over the desk chair, sleeves rolled exactly twice the way she likes. The fairy lights she strung above her bed are blinking in a lazy rhythm, casting soft shadows on the dozens of Polaroids pinned to the corkboard. Ashley at prom, Ashley with her lab partners, Ashley blowing out 18 candles on a chocolate cake I baked at 2 a.m. because she begged for the one with extra frosting. I stare at the last text she sent me. The screen of my phone, now cracked from when I dropped it in the hotel parking lot. Mom, the lights are insane. Home by 1, promise. Love you. It's been 27 hours, 14 minutes, and 38 seconds since that message. The clutch was found on the hotel lawn, zipper half open, lip gloss rolling in the grass like a tiny red bullet. Her phone is dead, location services off since 12:52 a.m. Her shoes, gold strappy sandals with the little ankle buckle she fought me over because, Mom, they're only $29 on sale, are lined up neatly under a velvet banquet chair, soles untouched by sand or struggle, like she stepped out of them and simply ascended. Drop your city and the exact time where you are right now in the comments, because what I'm about to tell you will make you rethink every invitation you've ever accepted, every yes you've given without reading the fine print of danger, and pray for the girl who vanished in a swirl of fairy lights, champagne bubbles, and a remix of Taylor Swift that still echoes in my nightmares. Let's start with the invitation, because that's where the unraveling always begins. Friday, 7:46 p.m. I'm in the kitchen chopping cilantro for the shrimp tacos Ashley requested when she breezes in, still in her scrubs from volunteering at Jackson Memorial. Her stethoscope is slung around her neck like a badge of honor. Mom, look. She waves a thick cream card with gold foil borders and embossed calligraphy. Sarah's wedding, the Ritz-Carlton Key Biscayne. Black tie, open bar, fireworks. Please, please, please. Sarah Whitaker, Ashley's lab partner freshman year. Sorority Little, daughter of Whitaker Holdings, the family that owns half the marinas from here to Fort Lauderdale. Their engagement announcement was in the Miami Herald Society pages. The wedding budget could fund a small hospital wing. I set the knife down. Curfew. Uber drops me at the gate. Uber picks me up at the gate. I'll be with Jess, Mia, and Liv. We're all crashing at Jess's parents' condo after if it runs late. I'll text you every hour. I study her face. She's 19 going on 30. Top 5% of her class. Already published in an undergrad medical journal. Accepted into a summer research program at Johns Hopkins. But she's still my little girl who cried when we had to put down our cat Muffin when she was 9. Home by 1 a.m. No exceptions. And you call me the second you're in the Uber. She squeals, throws her arms around me. You're the best mom in the entire universe. I watch her leave at 8:17 p.m. in a navy satin gown that schemes the floor, hair in loose mermaid waves, eyeliner sharp enough to cut glass. The clutch sparkles under the porch light like a disco ball. She blows me a kiss from the Uber window. I don't know it's the last time I'll see her alive. Saturday, 12:47 a.m. The Uber drops her at the grand entrance of the Ritz-Carlton. CCTV from the valet booth shows her waving at the driver, clutch swinging, sandals clicking on the imported Italian marble. She pauses to take a selfie with the floral arch, white orchids, and baby's breath cascading like a waterfall. She captions it on her story. Living my Bollywood dream sparkles, #Whitaker Caldwell wedding. She enters the oceanfront lawn where the afterparty has spilled outside. String quartets have given way to a live DJ. Fireworks explode in synchronized bursts above Biscayne Bay. Gold, crimson, electric blue. The air smells of salted breeze, coconut sunscreen. and the sweet smoke from the dessert station's creme brulee torch. Ashley joins her friends near the gelato bar. Jess hands her a miniature cone of pistachio. They pose for photos, tongues out, peace signs, the ocean glittering behind them like spilled diamonds. Ashley laughs so hard she snorts, then covers her mouth. Embarrassed. Liv films it on TikTok. The clip will later be played 14 million times. Then the lights dim for the couple's grand exit. The DJ announces, "Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Whitaker Caldwell." Sparklers ignite. The crowd forms a tunnel. Sarah and Ryan run through, veiled in smoke and cheers. Ashley turns to Mia. "I need air." The AC inside was Arctic. Mia nods. "We'll save you a sparkler." Ashley slips away, weaving through clusters of tipsy aunts and groomsmen. She heads toward the beach path. A romantic, palm-lined walkway lit by ground lanterns leading to a private stretch of sand reserved for VIP photos. CCTV loses her at the hedge. Saturday, 2:11 a.m. My phone buzzes on the nightstand. Unknown number. My stomach drops before I even answer. "Mrs. Reynolds?" "This is Detective Maria Lopez, Miami-Dade PD. We're at the Ritz-Carlton regarding your daughter, Ashley. Her friends say she was at the wedding, but no one's seen her since the sparkler exit." The room tilts. I grip the headboard. "What do you mean, no one's seen her?" I'm dressed and in the car within 4 minutes, pajamas under a trench coat, hair in a messy bun, barefoot because I couldn't find my shoes. The drive to Key Biscayne is a blur of red lights and prayer. I call Ashley's phone 47 times. Straight to voicemail. Her, "Hey, it's Ash." Leave a message or text me. I'm probably in lab. Greeting rips my heart out. The hotel is a crime scene in couture. Police tape flutters in the breeze. Guests mill in wrinkled tuxes and smudged makeup. The bride, Sarah, is barefoot in her reception gown, mascara streaking, clinging to her mother. The cake, a 7-tier masterpiece with edible gold leaf, sits untouched under a glass dome, fondant roses wilting in the humidity. I find Ashley's friends near the fountain. Jess is hyperventilating into a paper bag. Mia's eyes are swollen. Liv is on the phone with her parents. She said she needed air. Mia whispers. The AC was too cold. She went toward the beach path. We thought she'd be right back. We were holding her sparkler. I follow Detective Lopez to the path. The lanterns cast long, eerie shadows. The clutch lies in the grass like a fallen star. Zipper open, contents scattered, driver's license, $40 cash, a pack of watermelon gum, the emergency credit card I gave her for Ubers only. 10 meters away, the shoes. Gold straps gleaming, placed side by side, toes pointed toward the ocean. Soles pristine. No sand, no scuffs, like she kicked them off to dance barefoot in the waves. But there are no footprints. The tide came in at 3:15 a.m., erasing everything. Police dogs arrive at dawn. They circle the gate, a service entrance for catering trucks, supposed to be locked. The chain is cut. Bolt cutters found in the bougainvillea. The dogs lose the scent at the water's edge. Saturday, 9 a.m. I'm in the hotel manager's office. A sterile room that smells of lemon polish and panic. Detective Lopez spreads grainy CCTV stills across the mahogany desk. Frame 1, 12:49 a.m. Ashley laughing with friends, cupcake in hand. Frame 2, 12:51 a.m. She walks alone toward the hedge. Phone glowing, texting, probably me. Frame 3, 12:52 a.m. A man in a black staff vest follows at a distance. Medium build, cap low, hands in pockets. Frame 4, 12:53 a.m. Both vanish beyond the camera's reach. The man's name is Carlos Mendoza, 28, banquet server. Hired 2 weeks ago through a temp agency. References from a restaurant that burned down last year. Conveniently untraceable. Security escorts us to the employee locker room. Carlos's locker, combination 0928. Inside, a roll of silver duct tape, black zip ties, a crumpled map of the Florida Keys with a route highlighted in red Sharpie, and a printed photo, Ashley at the rehearsal dinner, smiling over a plate of sliders taken from across the room without her knowledge. The timestamp, Friday, 6:42 p.m., Saturday, 3 p.m. Carlos is arrested at the Miami Greyhound station. Duffel bag slung over his shoulder, one-way ticket to Atlanta. He's calm, almost amused, doesn't resist. In the interrogation room, he says nothing for 6 hours, just stares at the one-way mirror like he knows I'm watching. Finally, at 9:17 p.m., he leans into the microphone and whispers, "Tell the mother her daughter screamed beautifully." Saturday, 11:42 p.m. They find his phone in a storm drain near the station. Passcode 0928, Ashley's birthday. The video is 42 seconds long. Dark, shaky, filmed from inside a trunk. Ashley's face fills the screen. Eyes wide, mascara running, duct tape over her mouth. She's thrashing. A muffled sob escapes. "Mom, help!" The camera pans to her hands, zip-tied, fingernails broken and bloody from clawing at the lid. The video ends with the trunk slamming shut. The timestamp, 1:07 a.m. Monday, 7:22 a.m. The white Corolla is located in a Hialeah junkyard, wedged between rusted pickups. Stolen plates from Orlando. The trunk is empty, but the lining is shredded, deep, desperate grooves etched by fingernails. A single gold anklet, Ashley's Sweet 16 gift from her grandmother, lies coiled in the corner like a broken promise. The weeks that follow the case detonates. Hashtag Find Ashley trends for 11 straight days. Protests outside the Ritz-Carlton. The Whitakers release a statement. "We are heartbroken. We had no idea." Sarah posts a childhood photo of her and Ashley at science camp, both in oversized lab coats, holding a frog. The caption, "Come home, bestie. I'm sorry I ever complained about your study flashcards." Carlos finally talks, after a deal. He names names. Marcus Tate, head of security, $50,000 to disable the Beachgate camera. Dylan Caldwell, the groom's cousin, bitter that Ashley rejected his advances at the engagement party. He picked her specifically, a trafficking ring operating out of wedding venues across the Southeast. High-end events equals high chaos equals zero suspicion. Girls drugged in champagne flutes, carried out in laundry carts, shipped in containers labeled event decor. Ashley was target number 7. The others. 1, Kayla, 22, vanished from a Charleston plantation wedding. 2, Sophia, 18, from a Dallas rooftop reception. 3, and 4 more, names I memorized like a prayer. 2 months later, the raid an anonymous tip, later traced to a burner phone purchased in Little Havana, leads FBI to Port Miami. Container hashtag 47B. Destination, Nassau, Bahamas. Departure, 4 a.m. SWAT breaches at 3:47 a.m. Inside, 7 girls, bound, gagged, dehydrated, alive. Ashley is in the corner, cheeks swollen, lips cracked, but her eyes, God, her eyes are on fire. She's bitten through the duct tape on her wrists, used a rusty nail to scratch her name into the metal wall. Ashley Reynolds, PREMED, I am not for sale, tell my mom I fotched, organized the others. Kept them calm. Counted guards. Time shifts. When the container door opened, she was ready to lunge. 6 months later, the reckoning, the trial is televised. Ashley testifies for 3 days. She wears a navy blazer, hair in a low bun, voice steady as a surgeon's hand. Carlos, life without parole. Marcus Tate, 25 years. Dylan Caldwell, 14 years, plus civil suits from every family. The ring's leader, a Miami nightclub owner, is still at large. The Ritz-Carlton Key Biscayne closes for renovations. Reopens a year later as the Ashley House, a shelter and job training center for trafficking survivors. The Grand Ballroom is now a gym, where girls learn self-defense. The beach path is lit 24/7 with solar lanterns. A plaque at the entrance reads, "In memory of the night we failed her and the morning she saved herself." 1 year later, the new normal Ashley is back at UM, double majoring in medicine and criminology. She wears long sleeves to hide the scars, studies in the library until it closes, volunteers with the National Center for Missing Exploited Children every Saturday. She still flinches at fireworks, still checks under cars before getting in, still sleeps with the light on and a taser under her pillow, but she wakes up breathing. She speaks at high schools, sororities, even police academies. Her TED Talk, the 42 seconds that changed everything, has 28 million views. She tells girls, if a hand lingers too long on your waist, scream. If a smile feels wrong in your gut, run. If they say just one more photo, say no and mean it. If the music drowns out your instincts, turn it off. You are not the decoration. You are the whole damn event. I never let her go to another wedding alone. I'm the mom in the corner with the emergency app open, tracking her location, ready to call in the cavalry. But I taught her this. Sometimes the brightest lights hide the darkest corners. Sometimes the girl in the sequins isn't the one who needs saving. It's the one who saves herself and 6 others while she's at it. So tell me, where are you right now? Drop your city and the exact time in the comments, because this story isn't about a lost daughter. It's about the mother who refused to stop looking, the friends who never gave up hope, the system that failed, and the girl who rewrote the ending in her own blood and nail scratches. Stay safe, sisters. Stay loud. Stay alive. And if the music gets too loud to hear your gut, trust it. Run. Fight. Live. See you in the next one.